Okay, so this is Teri Hatcher. And look, this was probably when she was in her late 20s, early 30s. She's not everybody's look, but she's an attractive woman. She's very curvaceous, nice body, good-looking woman. This is where I say you win the lottery as a woman. You know, in your early 20s, even late 20s, or hell, like early 30s, these women could have it all. Her especially. But just women that look like this in general, they can meet a doctor or an attorney or a lawyer if they're into money. They can probably date at least like somebody that works in sports. Maybe it's not like the quarterback of, I don't know, the Buffalo Bills, but you could probably meet somebody that works in the head office. You could probably be dating a punter or a kicker or a wide right or something or other that makes millions of dollars, who's 6'3" and super athletic and probably pretty good looking. Like, these women can have all that. And what do? They screw around and screw around and screw around and then here comes Father Time. Oh no. Oh no. She's only a few years older than me, and she looks older than my mother. And my mother is 80. Here's what's funny. Joker at 30 wanting to date this woman who's maybe 30 or 35. You don't have a prayer. Slough off. Joker boy, you don't have a chance. With a smoke show like that, she could get anybody. Why would she pick you? Smash cut to 20 years later. Joker, why are you dating that old hag? You could be dating a woman a lot closer to your own age or younger than you. You're not that unattractive. I mean, you're not attractive at all. You're not that unattractive. You could probably at least convince somebody a little younger than the crypt keeper over here. She'd never have me. I'd never have her. Women just do not understand this. And we keep telling them and telling them and telling them, and they don't listen. All right, let's read Teri Hatcher. It says, men aren't lining up to date her. There's nobody there. There we go. I never use that button, but there you go. That's Teri Hatcher. No, I want to turn that off. That's Teri Hatcher's. That's what her dating apps look like. I used to date, and you'd look across the table at a guy and you'd think, okay, I wonder if we're going to end up in bed together. See? Women decide that on the first date. So she used to sleep with dudes on the first date. She just said it. You used to date and you'd look across the table at the guy and you think, I wonder if we're going to end up in bed together. And now I look, why did that jump away? And now I look across the table and I just think, when am I going to have to change this guy's diapers? Says the crypt keeper. Now, of course, this is the obligatory, this must be written by a woman. Angel Saunders. Of course it's written by a woman. How did I know that? I genuinely didn't look beforehand. Because she's living her best single life. That is the feminist tagline. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best single life. While appearing on Sherry to discuss her upcoming Lifetime movie, How to Fall in Love by Christmas. Oh, sweet irony. Sweet irony. Honey, you couldn't fall in love by Christmas. You couldn't fall in love by the age of 60. The Desperate Housewife actress, 59, revealed that she's okay spending her nights with Duolingo and her pet cat. Oh, I wish I had a theme song here. I wish I had a loud, rambunctious theme song to play here. Hey, we know they're supposed to be here. Shut up. I got people dropping hardware off for the house, and the driveway alarm system's going off. Walker, hush. Anyway, she did the meme, everybody. She did the meme. She's okay spending her nights with Duolingo and her pet cat. Congratulations, you played yourself. Show host Sherry Shepard began the discussion by mentioning how things have changed when it comes to dating later in life. You know, when we used to talk about men we wanted to get with, and now our conversation is, I need you to be the guardian if something happens to be in my last will and testament. The comedian 57 quipped, she's not a comedian. She is the farthest thing from a comedian. Even the sentence she said is not funny. Where did they get that she's a comedian all of a sudden? What the hell are you drinking? Anyway, they say from there, Hatcher confessed that her dating world seems a bit dull as of late. It's just not that fun anymore. Why is dating not fun for Teri Hatcher? I'll tell you why. This Teri Hatcher, Chad Thunderstroke, Chad Chaddington, and Tyrone Thunderstroke all wanted to sleep with her. She had her choices of available, attractive, successful, funny, witty men, and she could sleep with all of them and hang out with whoever she wanted to. She had choices. Now, Danny DeVito would tell her to piss off. That's why dating's not fun anymore. Because now she's going on dates with dudes that are probably well into their 60s. And even Hugh Hefner would be like, nah, I'm out. I'm out. It's no fun. Now she knows what it feels like to be dating as a 23-year-old man. She says, still, the Tomorrow Never Dies actress has no issues with getting older because you must regurgitate the feminist propaganda because she's demoralized. Once it is seeped into your soul, you have no choice but to repeat it. She said, there's only one way to feel about aging, and that's grateful. I'm not grateful about aging. I wish I were 18 still. Anybody with two brain cells rubbed together. I'd like to take my brain that I have with me now and go back. But even then, even if they said, hey, we're going to erase your mind, you have no idea of what's going to happen to you in the future, and you might make a bad decision and end up homeless in a I don't know, a Mexican city prison. Would you want to do it again? And I'd be like, at the age of 52? I mean, I get 30 more years of living on this planet? Sure. Yes, please. I'd take it in a heartbeat. And I have a pretty good life, I think. There's only one way to feel about aging. It's grateful. Every day above ground is a gift. Yeah, now you sound like my 85-year-old grandfather. Every day above the ground is a gift. Congratulations, Teri. She says, I do look at it with a lot of gratitude. Hatcher, who turns 60 on December 8th. Hey, happy birthday, Teri Hatcher. Before noting the difference of turning 60 versus turning another milestone age. I'm so tongue-tied about it because it's that balance of what you want to just continue to be the best you can every day, but also lots of acceptance that comes with it, and it's just grace. I feel like when we're young, we're so hard on ourselves. You were never hard on yourself. You just couldn't choose a man and keep him. She said, and I feel like the expectation of it to be something other than what it is lessons, and it's really nice. After a bit more discussion about both ladies inching closer to 60, Shepard pointed out that Hatcher's character Nora goes on so many bad dates and how to fall in love by Christmas. Is it like that in real life? Do you have a better time in real life dating? Shepard asked. Hatcher was blunt with her response. I don't date much. I mostly date my cat.
Oh, wait, you serious?
They did the meme. She did the meme. She did the meme. I have no words. Thank you, Teri Hatcher, for proving everything we say about you dingbat women correct. Thank you. You're now a wine mom, or a cat mom, and a wine lady. Thank you. She said, I've been learning French. I'm doing Duolingo on my little app. What I noticed is when I got into bed doing my little Duolingo, she continued, my cat must have been French in another life because she jumps on my chest and she sits there on my chest while I do the little game, and then I just pet my cat. It's better than any date you could possibly go on. Do you think if you asked this Teri Hatcher, what would you rather prefer? Getting your back blown out by NFL quarterbacks and Hollywood stars and starring in all your movies and having the young men of the America and maybe around the world wishing they had a woman like you, or I'm learning French on a little app on my bed while my cat sits on my chest? She would have made fun of this lady. She would have made fun of this lady. She would have said, that's not how I'm going out. Not me. I'm smoking hot Teri Hatcher. And she ends up like old Teri Hatcher, just like all the women do every damn time. Shepard suggested Hatcher try dating a younger man, noting that it seemed to work for couples like Cher. And Hatcher said, okay, line them up. I mean, people will say that to me. They're like, we can't believe you don't date. They must be lining up out the door. No, people do not say that. Maybe talent agents do. Maybe the other women in Hollywood do. No man is saying to this, what? I can't believe men are lined up out the door to date you and your wrinkly ass turkey neck and slightly double chin. And these aren't crow's feet. This is a flock of crow's feet. and your Botox cheeks. Men aren't lining up to date you. Even the younger men say it isn't so. Of course they're not. They don't want an old bag. And she's like, no, I open the door once in a while and there's nobody there. That's right. That's,
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
There's no one there. Of course not. Though Hatcher is currently single, she was previously married twice. John Tenney for 9 years, and Marcus Leithold. It was 1988 to 1989. How old was she in 1988? So she would have been 23. She would have been 23 or 24 years old. It lasted a year. Why did it only last a year? She had too many options. Way too many options. And then in her late 20s, she had one more shot in it. She lasted 10 years. And into her early to mid 30s, she jumped ship again. Why? Too many options. Too many options. Now we can look, and turns out she cheated on him or he lied about what. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're all Hollywood worthless people. Now she's single and alone. She did the meme. She is now a woman that all men my age would have been like, man, that's awesome. You got to date and or slam Teri. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. To bam, dude, why are you messing around with Teri Hatcher? Is she buying you things? Like, why would you mess with a woman this age? Is she using her money? Are you going to Hollywood parties? Are you actually secretly sleeping with her daughter? Like, what's up? Why is this happening? That's what happens to these women every damn time. They never learn. And we keep telling them, we don't want you here. I don't care if you own a Rolls Royce and a mansion and you've got millions of dollars. Unless you want to give me like the easiest lifestyle ever and let me sleep with a maid. I don't want this. Men don't want this. But they got to go with a feminist. Oh, those are misogynists. A real man would step up and, no. This is what men want.